and the Cincinnati Reds. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Number 49 is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
7 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a long drive. Deep. Going. It's gone. Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The pitch. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Here now the 2-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Yordan Alvarez. Pitch on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
1-0.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. One out, nobody on. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. He loses him on ball 4. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Alvarez, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Therefore, it is Votto, 2 away now. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Check swing, too close to call, so the appeal goes down to Eric Summersgill, who says he did go around. That's strike one. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1. Jason Hayward would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Soler on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Albies with a 1-1 count now. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Lifted into center field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. 2 balls and a strike.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
3-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. Standing in, Ronald Acuna, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count. Acuna tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Runners on first with 1 down. And it's fouled away. Full count now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Another full count pitch home. Here's at the knees and called strike 3. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Ramirez is there. No trouble with this one, and he. So coming to the plate, Jason Hayward. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. One and 2 now. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jason Hayward is retired to kick off the inning. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Willy Adames will be next. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be Willy Adames. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Freddie Galvis. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Hudson is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is in high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. In is Jorge Soler. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. One out, nobody on. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Still even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. In is Joey Votto now. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball one. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Harrison Bader, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
2 balls and a strike. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 49. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
That misses 2-0. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays' leadoff batter. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Now batting, Tucker Barnhart.
Leading off for the Reds.
First offering on its way.
Tucker Barnhart.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Outside.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. 1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. The 1-1 home. It is a sinker that misses for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mike Moustakas. He drew a walk his first time up. Fouled away.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
He pulls this one into right. Hayward is there, and he'll make the catch. Now at the plate, Yordan Alvarez as we begin the top of the 4th.
The designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Digging in, Nicholas Castellanos, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Next to the Blue Jays, the catcher, Salvador Perez.
And up steps Salvador Perez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
2-1 the count. From the stretch. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Scott Alexander is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jason Hayward will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Alexander has seen his role change with those one batter left. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Little chopper back to the mound. He'll come home with it. They get the force at the plate. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And here comes the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone. Stepping in, Willy Adames, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
3-0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he comes back to get him, so a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Pulls this one in the air out to left, and that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight up alignment. Into the box now, Jesse Winker, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Popped him up. Perez over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Fouled off. The bouncer to the left side, reined in. The throw will go to third, and a good decision on the throw as he is meat at third base. So a runner at first with 2 away, and up next the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. All set for the start of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Harrison Bader. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Bounce towards the second baseman. Albies brings it in, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, number 49. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
The third baseman.
Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. Ready with the 2-2.
3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Yordan Alvarez is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
1-2 as he chases the slider.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next.
Jorge Soler.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. And that's the first out. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. At the plate, Tucker Barnhart 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
It really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And he got him. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next.
Castellanos.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
The catcher, number 13. Salvador.
To the plate now, Salvador Perez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Count even at 2-2. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. And there he goes towards second. Swing and a liner. Foul. Throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Amir Garrett takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Here's Jason Hayward now, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
None out, runners at first and second. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now batting.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Wilmer Flores, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Popped up, and no one will get this one. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it?
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping in now, Willie Adames, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Over to Albies. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Expecting the ball to be pulled quite possibly. It looks like the outfielders will shift to the right now. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Mike Moustakas. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. fouled off. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Acuna digs in now. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
Acuna Jr.
Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 49. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Fouled off. The 1-2 sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. At the plate now, Jose Ramirez. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Hit hard to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Next will be the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. A couple of walks for him thus far. In there, 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The tag, and he is out. Ready for another shot now, Nicholas Castellanos. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away.
Salvador Perez.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Salvador Perez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting, right fielder.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he falls behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
2 down, runners at first and second. Another one sent foul.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Albies scoops it up onto first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So stepping in, Jesse Winker. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
Winker.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bader is there. One pitch, one out. At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He's a gold player who adds a potent power back to this lineup. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Now back. Not shortstop. Ready. Galvin.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Jake McGee takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final two outs of this seventh frame. Trey Mancini will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 16. Trey.
Hit in the air out to center field. Bader is there, two gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
The right fielder.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Soler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. McGee, a California-born ball player. He throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, and a sinker. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run will come in to score from second as they've cut the lead in half to 4-2 now. James McCann will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first.
Your attention, please.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed, 0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. Coming to the plate now, Wilmer. Flores. And while he's a silver caliber player, he's got an excellent contact attribute. He can really put the bat on the ball. Tyler Thornburg has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Ji-Man Choi is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the eighth.
Number 26. Ji-Man Choi.
Now a changeup misses here to begin the eighth. It's 1-0.
Nope.
Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs a bear down right here.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. In the dirt here, and a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Hard hit to first. He's right there. There's one. On to first, and yet another double play. Their 4th of the night, and there are quickly 2 gone here. Striding in, Harrison Bader. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. This is on the ground over to first, and he is out on the tag. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
No balls and a strike to count. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Castellanos arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. Well, that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Mike Moustakas. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. McGee's ready. Here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So striding forward now, number 49. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
ball, 1 strike. That's
Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Pedro Strop takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch, Jose Ramirez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Now at the plate, Yordan Alvarez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. So now 2 men in scoring position. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1 and 2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. So a big spot here, bases loaded, nobody out. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be, not even close.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not just yet. It's ball 2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Due up next is Salvador Perez. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Now back.
So a big spot here. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Line to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 6-2.
Now back.
Into the box, Jason Hayward. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Bases loaded here, nobody out. 1-1 the count now. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, the pitch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Well, this is speared by the first baseman. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He drew a base on balls his first time up. A ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Acuna giving chase. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he is in there. In now, Willy Adames. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Willy Adames.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball one. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's an 8-2 game.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. 1-2 now. Hit weakly on the ground to short. He's got to hurry on to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. All set for the bottom of the ninth, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Brandon Kinsler, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Now pitching for Toronto, number 27, Brandon Kinsler.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Now a swing, and of course this fly ball will immediately test the new guy as this is in the air to left. Frazier is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Jesse Winker. He could really use a knock here, 0-for-3 in the game so far. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Looking up is the center fielder. And this one is gone. A home run. Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center.
He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
At the plate, Trey Mancini, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
8-3 tonight. Toronto rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Dakota Hudson takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Stands our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Reds, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Great American Ballpark, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.